Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. We're here as part of the Switcher live selling series. I'm Morgan Davis with customer success here at Switcher. We're talking today with some expert live sellers, Pink Tag, who've been using Cartr and Switcher, and we're talking about their experience and their method to live selling. I've got Brittany and Kayla here from Pink Tag. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Brittany. I am the owner of Pink Tag, and I brought my sister Kayla here with me today. Pink Tag is about 5.5 years old. It started in the closet of my bedroom, and now we're it's about 4,000, 5,000 square feet warehouse downtown Louisville. And yeah, we're excited to be here.
Yep, and I'm Kayla. I'm Brittany's younger sister. No, just kidding. But yeah, so I've been doing this with her since day one when she started it out of her bedroom closet. This has been her passion to sell clothes because she loves clothes. And so yeah, it's just so funny to see us go from her home to now we have our own space downtown, and now we have such a loyal following on social media. So yeah, great to be here.
And I think they're being humble, but you guys are, as we mentioned, expert live sellers. You've been Facebook partners with a lot of the live selling initiatives. You've been some of our early adopters in terms of Switcher tools and stuff like that. You've been part of business case studies. You've been live selling since October 2020 when it first started. And now you're regularly streaming 2 to 3 times a week, super consistently.
Yes. It's been really exciting, and once you say all that, I'm like, wow, that sounds like a lot. It does feel like a lot too. So we started live selling. I think our first live video was like October 2020. Mm-hmm. I saw some other boutiques doing it. During COVID, we saw, like Kayla said earlier, it used to be still images on social media. You saw these videos, more videos, and I was terrified to get in front of the camera. But I knew we needed to change our mindset and face our fears and start live selling. I just saw others doing it, and I'm like, man, we got to do that too. But yeah, with us being online only, we are online only, no brick and mortar. So I thought it was really important for us to, show who we are through live selling.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So it's been funny watching Brittany go through her phases of live selling from where she started to where she is now, because she is the main person on our live videos doing most of the talking because she is the owner. But it's just funny because she used to always have to drink like 2 glasses of wine before we'd go live. And now
get so nervous.
And now she only needs like half an energy drink.
I thought you were going to say another half a glass. No. I wasn't going to mention it. I'm glad you did about the wine drinking. I thought it was improper for me to mention it. Take us through kind of like when you guys first started, really briefly, what did it look like in terms of the live streaming? Like what was the setup and all that stuff?
It was just our telephone and this little crappy ring light, and which is fine. It still works really good. We still use the little ring light, but it was just in my basement. And like I would probably start sweating about 2 hours before the live even began. I was so nervous, and I didn't really know how we were going to do it, but I'm glad we did start doing it. And, now it's not as bad anymore. It does get better. So if you're really nervous about starting live shopping, don't worry. I was probably the worst. If you need a glass of wine, that's okay too. I would tell our customers, I'm like, grab a cocktail with me. But it's come a long way, and I'm glad that it does get better. You almost start to like meet friends on your live selling, and they make you feel good, and they're like, don't worry, you're doing a great job. So that's really helped us out. We've come a really long way.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's like a perfect segue into this next point. As you mentioned, Facebook has recognized you as kind of and other outlets for your success with live selling. You've kind of been using Switch's features to do it. Can you kind of talk about how live selling has helped the business and kind of just really across the board?
Yeah. So like I said, we're online only. We still are. So we don't really get a lot of customer interaction, and live selling has changed that. Like some of our top customers to this day came from our live videos, and that surprises me. I don't know why it surprises me, but some of our most loyal, dedicated customers are from our live videos, and they're there every week to watch us. So that's really cool. They almost feel like close friends, even though they're in different states. They know Kayla and I now,
You actually, I think you met one at an airport in Florida, didn't you? Like one of our top customers. You bumped into someone that was like, she was wearing pink tag, and
I landed in
crazy.
Florida, and I even recognized the girl from social media, and she was like, Brittany? And I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen you on our live videos. So that was really cool that she recognized me from our lives. So it's just this, like you said, community. It's created a community for Pink Tag that we didn't have beforehand. And that's really cool to us.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, you know, you kind of touched on this already, but live selling is different than other e-commerce strategies. How kind of, if you can explain it kind of, I guess, briefly, like, what's that experience like as the seller? Like, how is it different from just selling online, fostering that community, you know, all that sort of thing?
So we began live selling. Switchers really helped us with our videos, adding the slides and showing the images to our customers. It's almost like a personal shopping experience that Kayla and I really enjoy. So like we did start during COVID. The customer couldn't come to our house or to our store and try on items. So on our live video, you're showing your customer how it fits. They can see how it moves, how it looks, the textures. It's really changed a lot for us, and it even almost changes the way you buy as well. Kayla and I do buy all of our inventory, and so we get instant feedback from our customers that we'd never received before. So that's really cool.
And I will say, like, using the Switcher app has helped us, like, brand ourselves. And I feel like our videos have stuck out more than other competitors' videos. So I feel like it helps us with getting views. So
that is a really good point with the branding. We can add our own logo. I mean, we are like a legit big business with those slides. Like, Kayla and I are not that, I guess you said, like, technical, and I don't know. It made streaming our video really cool. It has some cool features now. So
yeah, definitely.
And easy to use because I was kind of intimidated at first because I was like, you know, we're going to do our own slides. I'm going to have to click different slides. But actually, once you start using it, it's so easy. And then you almost get addicted to it. Like, you want to keep adding more graphics and do different things with it. So it's been fun using it.
Well, and so to go along with that, you know, as you look back and kind of where you're at now, what were the kind of the steps that you felt like ensured you were able to have these successful live streams or have this, like, you know, kind of successful technique with your live streams?
Yeah, so I will say consistency is definitely key. When we first started, we were so scared to go live. Maybe we would go live like once a month, and that just wasn't really doing it for us. So we decided let's go all in. We're getting used to it. I'm not as scared anymore. So we started going live once a week, and then I think it hit me one day that people were really like putting it on their schedule to watch our live video, because I decided one week we got super busy. We couldn't hardly keep up, and I was like, I'm not going live today. I don't even have time. And then an hour later after the live, we had like 15 to 20 emails from our customers saying, where were you? Are you okay? I was waiting for you to go live. What happened? And I was like, wow, our customers, like, they were waiting for us. Like, it really hit me. Like, if you are consistent and there for your customers, and if they like what you're showing, they're going to show up every week to watch you. And that's what we've learned, is consistency is key.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you think this whole time, like, no one's really paying attention to your live sometimes, you know? You're like, will they even notice, you know? But they notice. So.
Yeah. And then after those emails, I was like, I'm sorry. I will be back. I'll go live tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be back next week. So that was really, like, that was the first, like, eye-opener. Like, wow, I didn't realize people were waiting for us to go live. So that was a really cool feeling.
Yeah, definitely. And then I guess further than that, you know, you kind of have touched on this a little bit, but like, how do you measure success for kind of each of your, you know, live commerce streams, live selling streams?
Well, obviously sales are really important, and, you know, it is live selling. So we want people to like our stuff and buy it, but we also go by views, because when we first started live selling, you don't see like orders just start rolling in instantly. Mm-hmm. You almost have to like teach your customer what you're there doing, show them what you have. They're learning, they're watching, and then, eventually the sales started coming in. But if the sales weren't coming in, or still to this day, if our lab doesn't produce a ton of sales, we're just like, well, we did have this many viewers, and that's that many eyeballs in front of our brand. We don't have a brick and mortar. We have to stay in front of our customers' eyes. So I think our lab videos help us do that.
Yeah, definitely. And again, what do you kind of, as other people look to sort of start on this journey, what are sort of the recommendations that you have to others for, other live sellers, how to start or improve on what they're doing to kind of mimic your success maybe?
Yeah, so definitely consistency, because that's how you build, I guess, the trust of your customer. They get to know you. Be consistent with your lab videos. Maybe commit to at least doing it once a week. And then your customers will start to, they will learn your schedule, and they will be waiting for you to go live. So consistency, but also be yourself. I feel like at the very beginning, Kayla and I would try to be perfect, and that never happens. Your customers are really nice, and they're not expecting you to be perfect. They actually like to get to know you, and they like you for who you are. And so if you mess up, don't worry. It's not a big deal. Just keep going and just be confident, and don't worry about perfection.
And I would say also to committing to it. So go ahead, figure out what days you want to start going live, what time, and maybe just for that month, go ahead and plan it, put it on your calendar, and then also create Facebook events for it, because then that holds you even more accountable to
It's true. Yep.
You have to go live. So I feel like we had to pull the plug and just be like, all right, we're going to announce we're going live on these days at this time, and we're just going to stick with it. And so that was one way we had to force ourselves to be consistent, and then finally you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I love as well is that, obviously, Brittany, you started off as the host, but Kayla, I've been at Pink Tag when you've been hosting. It's kind of to your point, it becomes that environment, and
Yes.
that voice is all part of that brand as well.
Oh. Yeah, and you get to see Kayla and I work together, and we are sisters. So there have been a couple of labs where we make each other mad. We try not to show it, but I'm sure it comes out a little bit.
Some of them.
Just sisterly love.
Yeah,
So
sisterly love.
Blame each other
yeah.
for stuff.
Yeah.
Brittany has to say every video almost. I'm allowed to say that. She's my sister.
It's true.
For a hostile work environment. I get
And then
it.
I'm like, I'm not allowed to say anything back because that's my boss.
That is true too.
Well, we'll move right along. We don't want to get this. This isn't going to be like a family counseling session. So you were one of the first to try our new Cartr Shopify app. We kind of, were working with you guys closely, as we were kind of working on it. How was that live shopping experience improved, kind of utilizing Cartr?
So with Cartr, it's become so much easier. I think Cartr is probably the only app that will sync right with Shopify right now. You don't have to do anything extreme with your products or your playlist, because live selling is intimidating, and it could be hard to figure out what you're going to go live with and how you're going to do it, your setup. So there's a lot that goes into live selling. So with Cartr, it was a simple app that we downloaded to our Shopify. Your products are already in your Shopify store. So it's just all right there. Like Kayla said earlier, it's basically what you've been doing, just a new app. You create your playlist right in Shopify and basically just go live with it. So it's made it really easy. And Kayla and I are both full-time moms. We both have 2 daughters. We run Pink Tag, which is a full-time job. We work all the time. So for our live selling, it's a big part of our business. You need something simple, and you need something that works and just helps you get going. So that's what we loved about it.
Another thing, we always have to worry about whatever we're teaching ourselves, we know we're going to have to teach it to our staff. So Cartr, so far, I feel has been the easiest thing to teach our
other
employees.
employees.
Yeah, so they like it, and it's easy for them to use. They don't have to be technical either, so that's always a plus.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one of the things I really like that you guys do as well, and this kind of, I guess, harkens back to some of the earlier questions as well, is you guys always do such a good job kind of directing your audience how to use it as well, which I guess maybe that falls into recommendations as well for other sellers.
True. Yes.
But like teaching the audience to do it, I think is a super important one. I think you guys do a great job with that.
Yeah, and Carter's made that easy too with the, comment cart and the number, and it's pretty straightforward. The customer, it's easy for them to follow our direction, and then instantly, if they want to buy something, they get their message straight through Facebook. They don't have to register. It's pretty straightforward for our customer too, so that's really important.
Yeah, and like I always say, sound like a crazy person when you're on your live sales. Just keep repeating the same information. Tell them how to shop. But Carter's made it super easy. So
yeah, Kayla said she had a good point earlier too. She said we are always reminding our customers on the live. So if you're new to live shopping, it's good to, we've been doing it for a while. We're not new, but we're always telling our newer customers, constantly we have new customers jumping on or new viewers jumping on. It's good to keep reminding them what to do during your live video. So that way, if you have someone that's never live shopped before or used Cartr, when they jump on, you can quickly just be like, oh, hey, we are selling these products. All you have to do is comment cart with the number. Let us know if you have any questions. So we constantly repeat that during our lab for new viewers. And I think that helps our customers to learn the app and learn how to shop. Yeah,
definitely. And I think, another couple of quick questions for you all is, what does it look like from a planning perspective? How do you guys prepare and plan to do a live selling stream, since you guys are obviously doing it regularly? And has Cartr improved that process at all for you guys?
Yeah. So when we first started, we tried to plan, but it's hard to plan with what you don't know what you're doing. So, but now, we have our dates set. Like Kayla said, we pick what days we want to go live, and then our customers know that schedule. We try to do a little theme with each one. Maybe this is summer arrivals, or this is new arrivals, or back to school. We just did a back to school. So we try to plan it out a day or two in advance. With Cartr, it's really easy to create the playlist in Shopify. So it's just creating a collection. Mm-hmm. And so we just name it the date that we want to go live. So for today, our live was 6/22/22. And that way we know which day the collection needs to be shown. We create the collection, and then it's good to go. So we just add, 20 products for that day, and it's ready. So Carter's made it really easy to complete a playlist.
And I say with us, we have so many products. So, we do have to create a little collection for Switcher. But, some people who may not have as many items as we do online, they may already have made up collections in their system in the Shopify, so they could just go ahead and just feature one of those collections. So,
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely going to mention that, because you guys have
zillions
products.
We have a lot of inventory.
And then kind of a last question. You've talked about this and touched on this already, but when you're live selling, what are some of the tactics that you guys use to kind of keep the stream engaging and profitable, really? What are some tactics there?
Well, we've done a lot of giveaways. We feel like that kind of keeps people on there too. We ask them to share a live video, so we think that might help with more eyeballs on our live video if other people are sharing it. So usually we ask them to comment shared or share a live video for a chance to win a giveaway. We've done that. And then recently we've added Trivia Tuesday, and that's been really fun.
I love the trivia. So,
yeah. It just keeps them engaged, and it's something else for them to do while they're watching.
Do you know which state you can legally hunt unicorns?
I still don't get this one. I don't know. Do you know?
So apparently this is the thing. You can legally hunt unicorns in Michigan. So we all found out about this yesterday.
I still am is that a real trivia question?
Yeah, how often does it come up, I guess, is in Michigan?
So trivia has been pretty fun, and our customers seem to like that too. But, if you could do a game with them, or we thought, I don't know, if we thought maybe a drinking game. Every time I say really cute, you have to take a drink. I say really cute a lot. I'm trying to not do that anymore.
No, you say super cute.
Super cute.
I can't believe you said really cute. It's super cute.
I don't even know what I say.
Well, so for our viewers, stick around as well, because there is a fun element of this. Kayla's going to be taking us through some of the items they've got there. But just so you get a snippet of what it's like to shop a pink tag stream. I think it is a very unique experience. So we've got some questions from the audience. Just go through. I'll read them out. You guys can feel free to kind of respond
Awesome.
one at a time. So how often do you change up the product offerings from stream to stream?
So we change them up pretty often. But if it is, say, like right now it's back to school, we will do a back to school one maybe once, maybe even twice a week. We'll throw in the same product just to really focus on that collection. But the good thing about live selling too is I feel like we do have so many products and it gets buried on our website.
Right.
You can bring a really old product off into your live, bring it on, I don't know what I'm trying to say, bring it to your live and like revamp it, try it on.
Right.
And a customer is going to be like, wow, I've never seen that before. And I'm like, well, that's because it's buried
In the archives.
on our website. You can't really find it. So it is a really good chance to like bring out old products that are sitting on your shelves and kind of revamp them. So, but you know, if a product's doing really good and you want to bring it on more than once a week, I say do it.
I also think that helps because you guys always do the themes as well.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of match old and new.
4th
and
of
all
July is coming up, so we'll have a red, white, and blue theme, I'm sure.
Okay, so our next question is, where did you get an audience from to begin with? And I guess a follow-up, did you use sponsored posts when you kind of first started with your live selling?
So we have sponsored some posts. We did do that. You know, I think at first, though, we just went live and we kind of had, you know, we had been online selling for we had been a store a couple years before we were online selling. So we just kind of hoped that our customers would jump on, maybe in like a social media, just an organic post. We would let them know, hey, we're going to go live, tune in. So we try to let our previous customers already know, you know, come support us, come watch our video. And they were really good about doing that. But then we also wanted new customers. So I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, we tried to like do organic posting, maybe schedule a Facebook event. You let them know as much as possible the date that you're going live and just hope that they tune in. Maybe tell some friends or family. We did do that. We're like, hey, so it doesn't look like we have 0 viewers. Please watch my live tonight.
Yeah, have something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we kind of touched on this as well, but this is kind of like our last question from the audience, and then because we definitely want to kind of get into the live selling portion, you know, is there like how do you set your live selling goals? We kind of went into that, but is it ever definite or is it still kind of like a broad thing?
I think it's still a broad thing for us because it is new. And when you're live selling, you know, sometimes you don't know what to expect. Like some videos will do really, really good. And then some, you know, depending on the day, I guess, or who's online, you know, it might not be as great. So we really try not to focus on like the dollar amount of sales that we have. Views are always really important to us because we do feel like that's like brand awareness. But we try to, I feel like a goal is it's personal goals. Like if we could just get on and make this live happen, we've hit a goal. So, because that's the hardest part is getting it together. And
I feel like every time we get done with the live, we're both like,
we're high-fiving each other. Like we made it.
It feels like we just ran a mile. Like,
you
I
know,
don't know why.
You know how there is with like NASA or whatever, when they land like a rover, they're all cheering in the control room.
Yes.
That's what you guys are like. You're all cheering.
Yes. We're like, that's our goal. We made it through a live and we messed up a couple times. We always mess up. Our lives are never perfect, but our customers aren't expecting perfection. So, you know, I think one day we will have like a goal, but like you said, it's so new.
Yeah.
And every time there's new customers or new viewers jumping on, that it's hard to really set goals.
Sure.
We're just still trying to not perfect ourselves, but you know, just get a live done there. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think we actually did have another one come in here. Who do you guys have producing your streams? Like, how's that work?
Okay, so we use Switcher a ton. Is that what you mean? We have an employee that helps.
Yeah, I was going to say, shout out Elizabeth.
Yes, shout out Elizabeth. So we are a family-owned business. There's about 6 of us. So Kayla, there's about 3 of us on a live video every time. I could go live and do it myself, but
like last week, it was me, and then because you weren't there on Friday, so it was me, and then we had Destiny. Destiny just works the Instagram. She's posting us on Instagram, and then you have Elizabeth actually doing the live production. So really,
you can do it
one,
very easily with 2 people. You can do it by yourself, but 2 people takes a little stress off of the host. So
Yeah.
if you have one extra person to help you with the products and stuff, that works good for us. So it doesn't take a lot of people.
Yeah.
There was a time where I wanted to do it by myself just to test it out because I know what order and what flow I'm going to go in. So it was actually really easy. And I was like, I kind of like doing this, like just talking and just clicking on what I wanted to show up. So,
and it's one of those things, like, you got to take your business and yourself and figure out what works for you. Because sometimes if you know you created the playlist, you set it all up, you know how it's going to go. So some people probably can't do it by themselves. I need help. So I need at least one other person. But that probably depends on the person, too.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it was a good question. I also will confirm that you need help. So this is our last one. I actually can answer this. But it's, what are the financial implications associated with using Cartr and Shopify together per month? So it's actually one cost per month for both. So it's very affordable. The monthly subscription cost is the same as Switcher, which is $49. So you just have to subscribe via Shopify to get access to Cartr. That comes with the Switcher account as well. So you have the full features of both for the same cost.
Pretty easy.
Pretty
simple.
Okay, so with that, spotlight shifts from me, thankfully. We're going to go to Kayla, who's going to kind of showcase some of these products.
All right, you guys, I'm so excited to show you some of our pink tag products. I wanted to show you all our best seller. So if anyone here is watching and you visited Pink Tag and you're aware of us, you know that the neoprene totes are like our best-selling item. So this is the Kelly neoprene tote, and actually this is an exclusive print that we actually made and created. So I love to show this one. This was our new summer print. So this one, if you do want to purchase it, all you have to do is comment Cart 100, Cart 100. And they are so cute. They come with little matching wallets. So all of them do come with the wallets. You can actually clip the sides too if you want it to be a little bit more compact. But me, I stuff this thing to the room. Mine is super full. And I love these bags because the straps aren't like sewn into the bag. So if your bag is getting really heavy, you don't have to worry about your straps kind of ripping off the bag. The straps go all the way around the bag for a nice, sturdy, firm toughness, you know, holds all your heavy items. I really, really love these bags. And our customers do too. They are a bestseller. So this one is Cart 100. That's all you have to say in the comments. And then you will get a direct message from Cartr. And you just say how many quantities you want. And then you're ready to check out. It's super easy. But $79. These are amazing. I carry mine to work every single day. I've been using mine for like a year. I probably need to get a newer print because mine, I just need to switch out bags. Another item that goes really well with our neoprene totes is our handbag organizer. So a lot of people who buy the tote will buy the organizer with it, and it's $24.99, and anything over $99 is free shipping for us. So if you get the bag and the organizer together, it's free shipping. But if you want the organizer, all you have to do is put Cart 101, and we have actually other colors. I brought the pink, but we have red, black, and gray all available on the website. So you can pick out which color, how many quantities you want once you comment Cart 101. Let me show you how it fits in the tote. So here we have the size large. Let me just put this on here. All right, so the large fits perfect inside. Still gives you a little bit of extra space if you want to put extra items or maybe a makeup bag, but has a little bit extra space in there for you. Really cute. And also these are great if you want some extra storage underneath like your bathroom sink or maybe somewhere in your car where you just want to put some extra little accessories. So these are great for holding little items and organizing them.
Those would also look really cute in the sage bag for the pool. I think I might need to buy that.
Okay.
I've never thought about putting it in there, but the organizer in that big carry-all, that'd
So
be
we
awesome.
also have our new carry-all totes. We've actually been sold out of a lot of the colors and prints for a long time, but we just got to restock on these. These are so amazing. So this one you would do Cart 102. If you love this light green sage color, there's the bottom, and it has the little hose around it. These are great. So if you're at the beach or if you're at the pool, you can easily wash out your bag by spraying it out with water hose at the end of the day. If you're carrying your snacks, your juice. Brittany, what did you say in your neighborhood? You saw everyone at the pool carrying one?
Yes,
Yeah,
all
so
the moms have those big
I'm sure
totes.
you all have seen these type of totes around the summertime. Even when I took my daughter to track practice, I saw several moms carrying these bags. They're great for holding all your items. So that one would be Cart 102. All right, I want to show you all this really cute dress. This one was really popular around Derby, and now we have it in the pink color. So we've got blue and pink. They come in small, medium, large, and this is the Heartbreaker dress, so you would comment Cart 103. It has the elastic on the back that stretches, but my favorite part to this dress, it has shorts. So if the wind is blowing, you're good. You're nice and covered. It has the shorts in there. You can do lots of activities in this dress.
You can do cartwheels in the dress.
You can do cartwheels in it. Also, too, I love that the straps are adjustable. So you have the adjustable straps. But these dresses are amazing. They're $56, and they come in small, medium, large. And all you have to do is comment Cart 103. And another dress that we love is the Alicia dress. They come in small, medium, large. They're solid colors, so you could really dress it up with like a piece of jewelry, some statement earrings, maybe a fun, crazy purse with lots of print on it. We have several colors available. We have blue, green, pink, then we have the orange, the coral. But the small, medium, large, they fit true to size. It has a nice relaxed fit to it too. But I love this. I feel like you could dress it up with sandals, with heels, or dress it down with sandals, maybe even like a little white tennis shoe. But they're $59, and they're just a nice little go-to dress. So that's the Alicia dress, Cart 104. And then we also have, these are new this year, so we have jelly bags. This is the Betty basket. So these were really, really popular around Easter. I think we almost sold out every single color. I think all we have is the white. But I love the white personally because it goes with everything. But you could also use this as like a cute little pull bag, maybe to carry like your sunscreen, your kids' goggles, put some snacks in there too, in your water bottle, easy to clean. This one would be Cart 105, and we only have a couple of the white ones left. And then if you want something a little bit bigger, we have the Atomic Tote. So it's also a jelly bag, easy to clean. I don't know if you all remember the jelly shoes when you were younger in the 90s, but it's kind of an idea from the jelly shoes. So this is the purple, and then also the little strap on top, it connects, so you can pull it together. That's the purple, and then we also have a light blue color. So those are the only two colors left. And the jelly bags are $36, and you would comment Cart 106. But that's all I'm going to show you all today. Make sure you check us out at pinktag.com. And then I'm going to hand it over to Morgan and Brittany.
Yes, thanks, Kayla. That was very restrained compared to how it often is at a Pink Tag broadcast, which I really recommend you guys go to the Pink Tag socials, check that out, become part of that kind of, fan, customer base. Yeah, community.
Yeah.
So where are the best places for people to find you guys?
So we're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We have a TikTok. We're trying to TikTok now. You can find us on all social media platforms, or our website is pinktag.com.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I just want to thank you both for coming on today, talking to me, kind of talking about the process of learning how to do all these things. I think it's like, we were talking about it. You guys have had to kind of learn and evolve like organically through this whole process.
For sure.
And so it kind of creates this like, I don't know, industry knowledge or like real-time knowledge, and then you're then educating all of us who are not selling online.
We're still learning. We're still trying. So thank you for having us. We are so excited to be here.
Yeah, not a problem at all. You're always welcome back. I don't have that permission to offer that, but I like to think I do. Want to also thank Claire and Dan Klepeek from our team for kind of helping with this. They've been instrumental. They did a really great job. Thank you for everyone who kind of tuned in and sort of watched today, hopefully bought today. And, you know, we can't wait to see you next time as kind of part of this live selling series. Once again, I'm Morgan from Switcher. Thank you so much.